Storm Watch, a messy but brightly colored group of tents, surrounded by a hastily erected wooden palisade, served as the temporary headquarters of the Dragonhunt. Around the encampment, a ramshackle town of out-of-work soldiers, wine merchants, and whores had sprung up, mockingly called Robert's Landing. However, despite its unimpressive appearance, the arrival of the Dragonhunt had caused quite the stir in Essos. 6,000 well-armored knights and well-supplied footmen would make any magister nervous. Myr lay only a few days' ride away, and word reached Captain General Robert Baratheon that its banners had been called. And so, within the palisades of Stormwatch, he convened an important war council. His hand and friend, Ned Stark, pointed out that while the army was well supplied for now, the Dragonhunt's coffers would run empty sooner rather than later, especially considering the gigantic loan they had taken. The Iron Bank will have its due, Robert. Brynden Blackfish Tully, Robert's master-at-arms, was a man after Robert's own heart, with battle on the brain, and Brown Ben Plum, captain of the Second Sons, was by his side today. For once, the fighters agreed with the stewards. Staying at Stormwatch for much longer was unsustainable. The Blackfish had done some scouting. He had seen the armies of Myr convene, and its diplomats gather allies. He had counted the Dragonhunt's fighting men. Some 6,000 were encamped in Stormwatch, with the Second Sons commanding another 2,000 or 3,000. The Blackfish had also been training hundreds of runaway slaves, who had been pouring into Robert's Landing, looking for freedom and gainful employment. All in all, while Myr still outnumbered them, the difference was not that large. "Robert, we can do this, and if we don't do it now, we never will. The armies of Tyrosh and Qohor are due to arrive before month's end, and soon the slavers will outnumber us 3-1. Robert bellied out a deep laugh. "Huh! Let's get those bastards then. Tully, Plum, call the banners. It's time to show these Essosi bean-counters some Westerosi steel. Tully, you'll command my left flank. As to my right, Kingslayer, what do you say?" Jaime Lannister had been guarding the tent entrance, but soon walked in, smirking. Robert Baratheon, Brynden Tully, and Jaime Lannister. How can I say no to such a maiden's fantasy? The Dragonhunt invasion took the Myrish by surprise. Camped outside of their city, waiting for reinforcements, the Myrish army of sellswords and slave soldiers saw the bright yellow banner with the pierced red dragon appear from a cloud of dust. The heavily armored Westerosi cavalry soon stormed their barely assembled lines, and a contingent of Northern and Stormlander shield infantry charged one of their flanks. Robert Baratheon, 6 foot tall and with his antlered helmet, made for a fearsome sight, and his giant warhammer made many a victim that day. Jaime Lannister too fought in the vanguard, and none were a match for his skill at arms. Despite their larger numbers, the Myrish had no answer for such an onslaught, and the day was soon won. The spectacle repeated itself on many a battlefield in the following months, and yet the sheer numbers of the enemy coalition of Myr, Tyrosh, Qohor, and Norvos often threatened to overwhelm the Dragonhunt, who only stayed alive due to the rigorous forced marches instigated by Commander Brynden Tully. It was clear that the diminished force would eventually be bled dry if nothing was done to prevent it. And so Robert swallowed his pride and asked his hand, Ned Stark, to write a raven to the Eyrie, requesting the aid of Jon Arryn. It was not at all certain if Lord Jon would come through. After all, he had found the whole adventure preposterous in the first place. But in the end, Jon's friendship with Ned and Robert outweighed his misgivings. The extra soldiers from the Vale would tip the balance decisively in favor of the Dragonhunt, and after the storming of several smaller cities, Myr surrendered and opened its gates. Much treasure was carried off, and the Iron Bank was pleased. Gerion Lannister, the Master of Ships, had taken a liking to the stern and strong Mage Mormont of Bear Island during the war, and she had likewise fallen for his jovial charms. The two were married in the small wooden set erected at Robert's Landing. Eddard Stark, who had remained in Stormwatch to run the Dragonhunt's supply lines and finances, had trouble accepting the aggressive, undeclared war against Myr. In what many termed a bout of madness, he asked Robert if he could join the Night's Watch to regain his honor. Robert roundly rejected his friend's request. "I need you here, Ned. Surely righteous vengeance is more important than fighting snarks and grumpkins." Seeing his friend struggle, however, Robert granted him the lordship of the Daughter's March. As a landed lord, Ned would surely never make such a foolish request again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJL Gaming and welcome back to episode 2 of the Dragonhunt. Yes, the playthrough where we play as Robert Baratheon, mercenary captain. I almost called episode 1 that. Robert Baratheon, mercenary captain. But I stopped myself because it's a shit pun. Let's be honest. Okay. I should bleep myself. I said a bad word in the first 7 seconds of the video. Oh no, I didn't, because I will put the intro in front of this. So this is the 7th minute. So I can say mild profanity without being demonetized. Just some YouTube trivia there for you. All right, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of the Dragonhunt. We have captured Myr in the last episode. We have given out the duchies to various loyalists, or, well, some of them have become loyalists just because we gave them this duchy. This guy still hates me, I guess. Abolished slavery, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And we have this guy here, Lord Narbo Seldoris of Mirish Flatlands. Should we make him a special interest character? We could, I guess. Yeah, no, that's fine. Ned is at least a landed knight, although it might not be a good idea because Benjen is of course gonna inherit. We might want to marry off Ned to Dacey Mormont, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, because they're lovers. That's from the fanfic. So I think we will do that. I think Ned, now that he has a landed title, will want to do that. I just hope we don't lose this duchy to the Iron Throne, but we very well may. All right, what is our military situation like? We've got 8,000 unraised vessel troops. We got about 2,000 from our domain. We got about 3,500 spawn troops left. That's about half of what it was. Oh, I guess it is reinforcing. Is it? Let's see. 3383. I accept the suggestion that that Dacey and Lord Eddard get married. Dacey was, of course, my bodyguard, so we have to pick a new bodyguard. LR Deem, Howland Reed, of course. He can be my bodyguard, Howland. We want to check if our army is reinforcing. Ethan Glover wants to get married. Yeah, marry you, please. Horia, a merman. All right, fine, fair enough. No, I don't think it is actually reinforcing, but that's all fine. Let's put the rally point down here in Myr. Should we immediately go to war? To the next of the 3 daughters? I think so, right? Because now that we are bordering Tyrosh and Lys, we get Casus Belli on both of them. Casu Bellorum, I think, is the plural of Casus Belli. Anyway. Shall we immediately go to war with Tyrosh? Or should we wait? There's no real need to wait if I look at my domain limit. And Tyrosh is weakened right now. Yeah, only 1,100 because we completely crushed their army last time. I think now is as good a time as any as to go after the Tyroshi. Yes, declare war, Dragonhunt invasion. We'll just call it a continuation of the previous war, right? Everybody? Assemble in Myr. This is going to be a war-heavy playthrough anyway. I also have not really an idea of how long it will take, because I think if things go smoothly, it should not be that many episodes before we've achieved our goal. Oh, Brendan, my boy, Robert, Mace, intercept these guys. Oh, Mace is our lover. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's attack these guys. 600 people. Alrighty. Everybody, please head back to Myr. We want to take some Tyroshi land. Vessel levies raised too long. We'll be fine. The workshops of Myr have a need for a large numbers of new workers. By offering a bonus, it will be possible to make sure these workers are Stormlander. Wow. Okay. Myr is going to be a Stormlander place. I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Make it so. I mean, they are the new sort of headquarters of the Dragonhunt, and I think they will be for quite some time. So I think it makes some sense, because we're moving in there with 6,000 soldiers. Well, those soldiers have wives, and children probably at home. So they would want those guys to move into Myr. And Myr would be pretty depopulated after a war like that. So property would be cheap. So I think it makes some sense that it's become Stormlander. And just next to that, I'm sure that now that Robert has won his war, many people in Westeros will think, hey, that's a recipe for success. We should do something about that. We should join that. And so I think it makes some sense. I mean, it's maybe a bit faster than is realistic, but that is fine. All right, we captured another Tyroshi army. Time to head over to Kylos and siege it down. While investigating the rumor of a plot in Myr, I was attacked by armed thugs. Oh no, Arnolf Karstark, you're wounded. He's not really our friend, but Sir Stannis has arrived at my court. A different Sir Stannis, I guess. Let's besiege. Lord Balon II of the Iron Islands has declared the Iron Throne civil war to lower crown authority on King Stannis. All right. Who is joining Lord Paramount Balon? Mace of the Reach and Brandon of the North. Wow. Okay. So Stannis is probably going to have to lower his crown authority. Should we join our brother? Should we help out our brother? Are we even allied with him? No, we're not. It's something to think about. How large is our fleet? Quite small. I think we should probably invest. Well, no, we're not going to invest any money in Myr yet because we need to repay that loan to the Iron Bank. I hope we can capture some people and ransom them. Capture some people in this war. Are people joining you, Tyrosh? No, you're on your own. Okay, that's great. Arnolf Karstark died. Yeah, makes sense. He's an old man, 54-year-old man, and he became wounded. I think we can probably put Howland Reed in here. Or Brown Ben Plum. Like, I mean, oh, here he is, Howland Reed. I figured he would be a better intrigue guy. Captain Brown Ben Plum? Sure, why not? Why not? Should we get married, though? Should we get married to somebody? Marjorie Tyrell? She's a bit young. That's one thing I noticed from CK3 that I wish was in CK2 as well. Is the ability to sort by alliance strength. You cannot do that in CK2, but you can do it in CK3. Jane Bracken, you could do that. Could marry Mage Mormont, I guess. Oh no, she's already married to Gerion Lannister, of course. Eliandra. Is there any Martell we can marry? Arianne Martell's dead. Died under suspicious circumstances at age 9. Okay. That's not great. Look, Tyrion the Imp. Look, Jaime the Kingslayer. I suppose we could marry into the Aryns. Lady Carolee of the Fingers. Or maybe into the Northern House. Lysa of the Vale, Admiral of the Trident. No, Brandon doesn't have any kids yet. Is Benjen married? No, he's not married. You want to join us, Benjen? Maybe. I don't think I want him to join us, though. I think he can stay in the north. Should we just marry some Myrish woman? Could do that as well. Let's see. Search realm. Women. Doesn't need to be my religious group. There's a Stormlander former slave here, Sarella. Is she in my court? Greengate Myr. Yeah, she's in Myr. Could invite her to our camp. Sarella. Yeah, but let's do it. Let's try to seduce her. Can we switch from war focus already? No, not quite yet. Let's just get her over to our court. See if we can if we hit it off or not. I think I will do the marriage of King Robert quite sort of organically this time. So we don't really need the alliance. I accept your gracious invitation and will join your court forthwith. Very nice. Do we need to ask Lord Paramount John to join us again? I don't think we need to do it this time, right? A little bit of monetary help, maybe? No, I don't know. I need no help. We can win this. We can win this ourselves. I've received news that my lover mage is with child. Hopefully she will be able to persuade her husband to be the real father. We can only hope. As you arrive at court, you see Lord Gerion fix you with a steely gaze. At first you think nothing of it, but soon You hear talk at court. Everyone knows that Mace is pregnant, and worse, everyone knows that you're the father. She has confessed to the entire affair. I suppose she had no choice. Gerion now hates me, I guess. Cuckolded, yeah. I'm sorry, Gerion. I mean, it's a Robert thing to do. Let's just grab whatever we can. Let's go down to Vizo's Plains. I think we need to get a move on, otherwise our vessels will hate us. I simply cannot bear the sight of my brother Stannis. What with his perfect body and happy life. After seeing how much he cares about keeping a balanced diet and a healthy body, I start to wonder if I couldn't ruin him with just a few well-placed words. Are you sick, Stannis? You look bloated today. Dear the gods, Stannis. I can see your bones sticking out. This is too petty even for me. Yeah, Robert is not that petty. Robert is not that petty. Is he really doing this well? I don't think so. This is too petty even for me. Get out of here, Stannis. You're fighting a war. We're also fighting a war. We have no time for this petty rivalry. 41%. I think Tyrosh stands no chance in this war. A son was born to Lord Gerion of the Westerlands and Mage, the hero of Myr named William. Acknowledge him as mine. William Lannister. William Snow. You're my son. Your character die, you will play as King Stannis of the Iron Throne. Okay. He will inherit the Dragonhunt, I guess. That's because he's not. My son is not legitimized. Here he is, William Snow. My son. We might legitimize him later if we can. H is greater or equal than 1. Yeah, we might do that at some point. Get him to inherit the Dragonhunt. Thank you. 44%. It's a little bit less exciting war than the last time. But Jaime wants to get married? The Master of Arms Lord Jaime Lannister has expressed a desire to get married. And has asked for my permission to find a suitable spouse. Could marry him to Brienne of Tarth, I guess. Make my ships come through. She's 7 years old, though. Let's see. Lysa Tully. Lysa Tully is not married. Is she really? Caroline of the Vale. Is she not married to Jon? Is Jon dead? Is Jon dead? Did we miss that? Surely not. He died, yeah. Second moon. 4 months ago. Lysa Tully is unmarried. I figure we marry Lysa Tully then. It makes sense, right? Yeah, let's do it. But our friend Jon is dead. He helped us out. He died a natural death at age 68. And the Vale was inherited by the Wayne Woods. Interesting. Interesting. Is it elective monarchy then? Oh, just primogeniture. I guess Harry the Heir was not alive yet. Anyway, Jaime, my boy. You want to get married? We can find you somebody, maybe. Let's see. I guess he wants to marry his sister, but we're not going to do that. Celtigar. I think probably we will let Tywin decide who Jaime marries, right? I think that makes sense. Or we can betroth him to Marjorie Tyrell. No. I will not grant you permission. You have to wait for it to get back to Tywin. Lysa Tully. We married Lysa Tully. I think that's a good match. We'll form an alliance with Lord Paramount Huster. Captain General Robert Baratheon and Lysa Tully have gotten married, and it's customary for a dowry to be paid. Yes, please. Please pay me a dowry. I need the money. I accept your proposal for an alliance. Good. 50 gold. That's fine. That's fine. That's not amazing, but that's fine. We can use the money because we have to repay the loan to the Iron Bank soon. About 2 years. Cannot repay it in full probably, but that's fine. Should I storm this place? No, that's probably a terrible idea. Let's just wait it out. Oh, big Tyroshi army is at the gates of Myr. I guess we should head after them. Should we storm this place? Okay, fine. Yeah, we did it. Okay, great. Great. Let's move down to Myr and get rid of these filthy Tyroshi. Let's see if we can go down there without having to cross a river. Captain Rhaegar of Company of the Dragon has declared Captain Rhaegar's claim on the Iron Throne. War on King Stannis of the Iron Throne. This is a plot twist. Holy shit. Rhaegar Targaryen has declared war on Stannis. And it's even a pretty great timing. because Stannis is currently fighting a war to lower Crown Authority. Wow, what a twist. Okay, I hope he doesn't win. Otherwise this whole Dragonhunt is for nothing. Well, no, that's not true. It's still not for nothing, but it just ups the stakes that much more, right? if Rhaegar conquers the Iron Throne, then we have to really expand a lot before we can take him. But the goal remains the same, right? That would be pretty amazing. If we have to really become sort of the new Valyrian Empire and then attack the Iron Throne itself, conquer the Iron Throne itself, just to capture Rhaegar, that would be pretty great. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's see if he wins that. That would be a pretty amazing twist. Oh, King Stannis lost. Okay, I guess he surrendered to Balon because he wants to fight Rhaegar. That makes sense. I value her opinion highly. She's a good friend of mine. Mage Mormont, the hero of Myr. The mother to my bastard child. Okay, let's attack the Tyrosh here in Myr. Maybe I have been eating a bit much. Yeah, sure. My wife Lysa is pregnant. Great. Amazing. This is not the fate of a warrior. More, I need more. No, this is too much. I do need a diet. I don't want to be fat. I'm a warrior. Maester Arthur against the trained stress. I don't care. Ah, we captured a priest. That means free money, I hope. Yep. I shall be merciful. Sir Wendell Manderly. You marry you, please. I feel so hungry. That's fine. We want to stay in good shape, right? We're not the old gluttonous Robert. We have fighting to do. I think. Brynden Tully is a good person to spend time with. I value his opinion highly, and I trust him on the battlefield. That makes sense. I think during the intro we already kind of worked towards this conclusion that Robert and Brynden, they would like each other, right? They are sort of both direct. What's it? Yeah, direct people. They say it how it is. They're both authoritative. They both like war. They're both brave warriors. So I think that makes sense that Robert likes Brynden Tully. So that's nice. That's nice that they. Oh, Captain, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your loyal subjects are running dry. Any recompense for the cost of my liege's war would be of great comfort. Minimal feudal taxes. Give them gold. Money. It is their duty. Yeah, it is your duty, man. Get out of here. I owe her nothing. I don't really owe you anything, Mage. I'm sorry. Interesting news. Let's intercept the Tyrosh down here. There we go. Ah, I lost the trait gluttonous. That's great, actually. We want to stay in shape. We want to stay in shape here. It's important. We almost defeated the Tyrosh, though. Your Master Arms Lord Jaime has fallen foul of the faith, it seems, as he has been called by the High Septon to King's Landing to face judgment for his alleged sins. In desperation, Jaime begs me for help and protection from the faith, pleading that I harbor him here in my castle. Wow. This is a plot-heavy episode, man. This is going to be a long intro in the next episode. Jaime Lannister has been called to the faith for his sin of kinslaying. And he asks me if I want to protect him. I think by now Jaime and me are friends, right? So you will be safe here, my man. 80 piety. I don't care about piety. Lord Jaime the Kingslayer against the trade excommunicated. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no. You'll be safe here, Jaime. Against the trade excommunicated. No matter what I do, my sweetheart never seems happy, complaining that we never do anything exciting together, and sulks when I tell I have too much to do to be able to entertain her all the time. Having a lover is much harder work than I thought. Throw a big party. Take her to do something dangerous like hunting. Yeah, that's fine. We can take you hunting, Wage. That's all fine. We almost won this war against the Tyrosh, though. We should finish it off. We're at 92%. 94%. Let's combine these two armies. And let's storm down here. 100%. Okay, great. Finally. Offer peace. Archon Syria III. Captain General Robert becomes Archon Syria III's liege. Implement slavery abolished. I take all occupied territory. And I absorb the army. Yeah, let's do it. Syria III. Your land is mine. And we won. Great. He still holds Tyrosh itself, it seems. We grabbed most of this land, but he still owns Tyrosh itself. That makes sense, though, because we couldn't get to Tyrosh, so it makes sense that we don't fully occupy it. I shall be merciful. We can ransom you off, though. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, no, maybe we shouldn't have done that, actually. Maybe that wasn't smart. Because he will just hate us for the rest of of his life, and we'll start factions against us and that kind of thing. Oh well. Captain Rhaegar of Company of the Dragon has accepted King Stannis of the Iron Throne's peace offer. He's imprisoned by Stannis. Wow. Where's the Harris then? King's Landing. Is Stannis going to do my work for me? Yeah, they're all in King's Landing. Okay. Your rival, Captain Rhaegar Targaryen, has been imprisoned. Okay, what will happen now? Will he kill him? Sack of Tyrosh. Its walls of fused dragonstone were hard to break, and yet the Dragonhunt has defeated Tyrosh. The inhabitants of the merchant city, with their brightly colored hair and queer hats, have surrendered to us. The tenacious slave merchants will have to ply their dirty trade elsewhere. Not since the War of the Ninepenny Kings has the city suffered such a defeat. I am one step closer to matching mighty Volantis. The Dragonhunt grows stronger every day. We will get those Targaryens yet. Drive those slavers out of my city. 100 gold. Nice, we almost have enough to repay the Iron Bank. Except paying a ransom. And now I think we do have enough. 750 I think is what we need. Repay loan, yeah. Let's repay the loan to the Iron Bank. There we go. That's good. That's why I put those events in. Just to keep you on edge a little bit. Make sure that you know that you have to keep fighting or you will lose money. This guy though, he hates me. He hates my guts. I guess we should try to murder him. 58%. Nah, let's not. Let's give somebody that we know this land. Maybe Jaime. Well, no, I don't want to give it to Jaime because we will lose it. Gerion, though. We could give it to Gerion as a sort of sorry for for sleeping with his wife. Sure. Tyroshi disputed lands. Yeah, we can give it to Gerion Lannister. That's fine. My man. Here you go. Have the Tyroshi disputed lands. You can have Tyroshi Landing as well. Lordship of Tyroshi Landing. Is a lord? Yeah, he's not a magistrate. That's good. All right, we gave Gerion Lannister the cities of Tyrosh. The actual city of Tyrosh is still not quite subjugated, but that's fine. We still hold a little island here. We give that to somebody. Should we give it independence, maybe? We can just give it to this guy. Masodos of Little Tyrosh. Yeah, let's do it. Here you go. Have Little Tyrosh. You are a lord of Little Tyrosh right now. Sworn Shield. Let's see if we can find somebody. Aegon Frey is pretty terrible. Mark Wiswell, Ethan Glover. Mark Wiswell can be my bodyguard. That's fine. Call court out of hiding. Yep, let's do that. We can imprison somebody. Lord Jaime, because he's excommunicated. We can imprison Lord Greatjon Umber, because he wants to become the Master at Arms. No. And edge your plot, Lord Greatjon. And we can imprison Lord Lotho of the Moorish Disputed Lands. I mean, we might want to imprison him. He's trying to kill somebody. Because we kind of want to give his land to a Westerosi man, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's imprison him. Yeah, he's raising his arms. He's raising his men in rebellion. But that is fine. And we cannot afford the cost of raising the second sons, but we can still probably take this guy. Oh, what happened? I clicked it away. Something happened to Lord Brandon, I think. Hey, who holds the Kingdom of the North? Senate Baratheon. I guess, yeah, because he rebelled against Stannis, right? We probably imprisoned him and took his title. Interesting. Your brother, Lord Paramount Renly Baratheon, has been captured by Glendon of Storm's End Peasant Revolt. Wow, I've never seen that. The peasants have successfully besieged Storm's End? They really have, wow. What will happen now? I don't even know what happens when the Peasant Revolt wins. Will they get Storm's End? Will Storm's End become a peasant republic? That is so based. My wife Lystra is pregnant, great. What will happen? I want to see. Oh, no, I should I should be careful, though, because we are fighting a war still. I could scarcely believe it possible, but the pregnancy has managed to make my wife Lysa look passable. I have found myself strangely attracted to her since a few weeks. Better make a move quickly. Yes, let's go after Lysa. Yep, I will give you whatever you want, darling. King Stannis have revoked the lordship of Moat Cailin. Very nice. The lordship of Fountain. We wanna get rid of this upstart vessel, though. Sir Wendell and Lord Master Grolio are met as enemies in a duel. They fought each other fiercely, but Sir Wendell prevailed in the end, forcing Lord Master Grolio to yield and handing him over to you as a prisoner. Great. 87%. Okay, we just need to grab the one castle. Lord Master Grolio, Lord Nell. Yeah, you can be in house arrest, my man. Can we ransom you? Yeah, let's just ransom you. We can use the money. And I want to storm one of these castles. I accept your ransom. Very good. 100%. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Can we even revoke his title, or is the crown authority too low? No, it's not too low, it seems. We can even raise it too high. And we can raise lower the faith authority. That's probably also not a bad idea. High Septon appoints Septons. Secular lieges can appoint Septons. Can withhold blessings of the lieges rule. Yeah, okay. Are allowed to both arm and acquire lands. So, so the Faith Militant is currently allowed in this in the Dragonhunt, but we could lower that. Yeah, let's do it. We are the only ones who hold hold sway here, I guess. My guy, we're gonna revoke your title, man. Let him rot. My guy, thank you very much for the High Lordship, and thank you very much for the Lordship. We will give it to a Westerosi, who is more deserving of the title than you are. Or we can give it to this guy, I guess. No, let's give it to a Westerosi. Let's see. I'm looking for men who are my religious group, and we have a decent amount of stewardship, and who ideally are also of a great house. We have Ethan Glover. Yeah, let's give it to Ethan Glover, the Northman, Lordship of Draylesia, and the High Lordship of the Mirror's Disputed Lands. Here you go, my man. Another Westerosi is in my realm, and we have expanded the Dragonhunt once more. How long have we been recording? About 30 minutes. We'll just keep it going for a few more minutes. Oh, wow. Captain Rhaegar Targaryen demanded a trial by combat and proved his innocence by slaying opponent Sir Jesselyn Bywater. So he escaped. Okay. So where is he now? Residing in Volantis. At Court in Volantis. He's got a new kid, by the way. Balairon of the Company of the Dragon. Alright. Interesting. How many Targaryens are still left? 5. Viserys and Daenerys are still alive in Volantis. So Rhaegar escaped. Rhaegar did a trial. That's actually a pretty Rhaegar move. I really like that. Man, I'm always like, when I play this mod, I'm always like, I hope it stays interesting for long enough. And then always something weird like this happens. It's just such a great game, this, man. Such a huge amount of flavor. Like, I would never have come up with something like that. You know, Rhaegar Targaryen attacks the Iron Throne and escapes via trial by combat. That's amazing. I will have some maids dispatched. I guess we can switch to seduction focus. No, not quite yet. I kind of want to do that and seduce my wife. I think that is probably a smart thing to do. Lys is under attack. Who is attacking you? Slave raid. A couple of slave raids. They're fairly weak. Well, let's just hold out. Let's just give our vassals some time to not hate me quite as much. I think that is fair enough. We can imprison Janos Slint. What is he doing? Wants to become Hand of the King. Don't do that, Janos. Your acquaintance John Connington was beheaded on the orders of King Stannis of the Iron Throne. Okay, so I guess John Con is dead. He died protecting Rhaegar, I guess. And Rhaegar has had a dragon bone necklace added to their treasury. I hope he's not growing a dragon. Probably not, right? Hope he didn't find any dragon eggs. My friend Lord Brynden Tully has expressed a desire to get married. Okay, interesting. Because he had the trait refusing to marry, right? We can find him somebody to marry, I think. Yeah. Let's think about that. Guys. I think we're probably gonna end it on that. I think I'm kind of curious what you guys' suggestions are for Brynn and Tully, or who Brynn and Tully should marry. Yeah, because I can't really think of anybody really good. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who you guys think Brynn and Tully should marry. If you don't know anybody, I will pick somebody myself next episode. But if you guys have any good ideas who this 45-year-old man should marry, let me know. So a little bit shorter episode, but I think still quite eventful. If I look at all the things that happened just now, Rhaegar Targaryen has made his bid for the Iron Throne and lost. Stannis was fighting a revolt, and he took the Kingdom of the North from Ned's older brother Brandon. So there was a big revolt. And here it is. The peasants have won in Storm's End. You're not gonna live for very long, my man. I hope you realize that. Glendon of Storm's End. We should go after him actually. We don't have a Casus Belli. Stannis, you idiot. Just goes to show you we shouldn't have left the realm to Stannis, man. He's making a mess of it. Yeah, so let me know who you guys think Brynn and Tully should marry. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've been enjoying your comments on the previous episodes, so keep them coming. I always like hearing from you guys. I do have a Discord, a link in the description. I have Reddit, link in the description. Nowadays, I also have a Ko-fi account, Ko-fi. So if you want to give me like a couple of euros to show appreciation, feel free. Don't feel obligated though. And we'll see you next episode. Yeah. Bye-bye.